So today is the day when I do the tarot talk. So I'm just saying, so I've done a lot of cards already, which I have discussed. I'm just checking, you know, what card can I do today. So, the my tarot journey has been very rewarding. And before I start discussing the tarot card with you, I want to I just want to share few things. Maybe I just want to, there were a lot of times when some cards showed up as a dream to me. Some have shown up as a vision to me, and the meaning became amazingly clear. If I get that card, I just know how well to read it or what lays ahead for the person. So one was I got the dreams for the tarot cards. The other is I saw a lot of cards in the visions. And the third is when I'm in a situation or when I'm talking to someone or even when I'm thinking of something, sometimes if I come up with a certain situation or I am in a certain situation, with the blink, I see the tarot card, and it tells me this is the situation, and immediately I start to interpret or understand what that situation is basis how the tarot card is. So this is the other way how I have seen tarot cards or understood tarot cards. So just with dreams and visions and with cards flashing like this so that I understand the situation well, I would place the number as almost 50. I have seen almost 50 tarot cards in dreams and visions. So, I won't be surprised if all the 78 tarot cards showed up in a dream and vision. Some I have seen repeatedly or over and over or in a different way. So, a lot I have seen is 10 of Wands. I have seen a lot of times, and it's a very beautiful guidance. So, I don't know if I've done 10 of Wands. Since I said it, let's do 10 of Wands. I have not done 10 of Wands, so let us do 10 of Wands since I mentioned it. And I was thinking which card to do. Looks like 10 of Wands is the one I should do today. So, I will just look for the card and then I can start to talk and discuss about that guidance. So, here is the guidance of 10 of Wands. And when we look at this guidance, one, the person's head is down and he's walking, carrying a lot of sticks with him. So, one, when you look at this guidance, the person is burdened because these sticks are definitely not easy to carry, and he's carrying them in a way as if he's carrying a lot of weight with him. So, one is when you see this guidance, you should start to prioritize prioritize in a way what is important and to be done first, what is least important and is possibly consuming a lot of time needs to be done at a different time or in a way that it doesn't take up more of your time. So this is one guidance, that you are overworked or you're trying to do way more than you can handle, because if you see his head is bowed down and it is lost in these sticks. So nobody, so one, if you see, he's a very muscled and a good built person, but nobody should still be working like this. Yeah. So one is you should be enjoying your work, and this is not the way to carry the sticks. There is also a easier way where instead of just the physical strength, this person, if he could mentally work certain things out, or just keep them behind him or drag them on some wheeled cart, he could make his life much easier. So when we see this, it's also saying it's time for some invention or to look around to make your work easy. It's simple as that. You are definitely overworked and you are exhausted, but you shouldn't just count on your skill or your physical strength. You should also look around and find a easier way to do things. Is a very simple meaning. See, another guidance if you see is this is a it's forming a X like this. When it is forming a cross, who in tarot it usually means not tarot. X usually means a no. So while this person is working and is giving so much to whatever he's working on, it's a X that he's working with, or he's working with a no. So some of you are working with something that is impossible, or a lot of people has have said no, but you want to make it work. So you're going past or pushing beyond what a lot of people have given up on or said a no to. So there is a lot of courage and strength and things that need to be done, and you're at it, and you're working with almost a no. So there are people, when they see impossible, they say okay, better quit and go somewhere else. Not this person. He says okay, even if it is impossible, 10 people have said no, I don't want to take that as a no. I want to give it my best shot. Will he make it? Well, we don't know, but he's definitely working towards it. Yeah. Also, see, I have not yet gone to the point where I discuss the tarot numbers. So this is a 10. So usually when I do tarot card reading, if I get a positive like a 10, or I get even numbers, then its answer is yes. So this is one card, this is one of those cards which is a conflict card where you get a yes because of the number 10, but then he's working with the X. So the good part is we don't know what is the outcome. Mostly with this card, the outcome is yes, but he's also working with the big X or a no. So some of you, despite if I see this guidance, normally it would mean to me that the person on the other end has said no, or is not interested, but you're not giving up. You're still working at it. Yeah. So this is the guidance I see. Also, as I said before, this person should look around to do things in a better way or a easier way. You know, it need not be so tough. It need not be so tough. Now let us reverse the card and see how the guidance will change. When this is in the reverse, it means your fears are going to come true and things are not going to work out. So, despite the best you give, things will not work out. And the other is, you're walking. When it is in the reverse, it means you're not walking, which means you can trip and fall. Also, because you're not seeing what is ahead of you, there are so many sticks that are blocking your view. So, the answer I would really give to someone is that if you don't change your style of working, or if you don't change the way you are in a marriage or in a relationship or with your love interest, then you are going to trip and fall, or you are going to get little bit pushed back, or there is going to be some complaint on you that is going to hinder you or stop you midway or stop you for some time, and then before you can start to continue your journey. So reverse really means is that there is going to be a certain delay or halt into the way you're working or whatever work that you're doing. And you shouldn't be, getting afraid of this halt or a stop. You should make the most by improving yourself. This is the guidance, really. There's no point pushing ahead with this certain way of functioning or being in a certain way when you don't know what is in the front. So you should be able to see the environment around you. So that's the guidance. Work on yourself, otherwise there is a bit of halt or a delay or a trip and fall that is going to happen. Yeah, so it's not going to be big because he's walking, he's not on some vehicle, he's not flying. And so he's not going fast. So when a person is walking, the most it can happen is just have a small fall. Yeah, so nothing major, but there will be a bit of correction to you when you see the reverse ten of wands. Now, have I had a vision? As I said, I've seen this guidance a lot of times in situations or when I'm thinking about something. So I've seen a lot of tarot cards, yeah, in visions and dreams, and the meanings have been very, very clearly sent to me. And this guidance also I've seen a lot of times. But one of the very earliest or first visions that I got with this guidance, which is Ten of Wands, and it surprises me even today because it took me some time to understand the meaning. When I saw the guidance, I saw this man walking and these sticks on the top. So they cross here. All the sticks above his head were all golden. So below they were all brown as regular sticks, but above his head were all golden. And I kept thinking, what does it mean? What does it mean? And then I got the answer. See, you can do a lot with one golden stick, which means, see, this is all action energy, this is all skills that you have. So, wands are about your skill, about your action, about going out, being at work. So, even with one golden stick, you can do so much, so much. And when you have 10 golden sticks, it means you're working with a gold mine. So, whatever you're working with is a gold mine. Okay. Whatever you have got, you're gotten into, or if you're in a relationship, it's just saying you're not appreciating the person you are with. The person is golden. Because head down were all sticks as I saw, and head up were all golden. So it's just he's not able to see it. And he's treating these sticks like regular sticks. Maybe he's thinking these are like for fuel or something. No, you can do much more with them. You can make spoons, ladles, vessels. You can make a boat out of it. I don't know what all you can do with it, but all the meaning I understood from when I saw the vision where halfway up the sticks were golden is that he's not able to understand how good situation he is in or how good is what he's working with. He's treating a golden opportunity like a regular opportunity. He's treating the person he is with like a very regular, person, when this person is golden and just an amazing person to be with. And so, that's the guidance really I saw, that he needs to, this person, he or she needs to appreciate his situation, his work situation, his partner, whoever it is, way more, and not treat it like a chore or a like a daily work or a daily routine thing that needs to be done. There should be a lot of love and appreciation in this person with whatever he is doing or in the situation he is in. So that meaning came to me very clearly with the vision. So I see this person as somebody who needs to appreciate more. Yeah. So thanks to the vision, that's how I saw this guidance. I had also seen this as a big X in the vision, which means he's working with the impossible. So there are people who are, so he may be in a very good situation, but then it's looking impossible as of now. He's making it work. But if he appreciated more, looked around, spoke to people, asked for help, things would be much, much easier for him or her. Now let us see how would we read Ten of Wands if it were to show up with another guidance. So I will just pull out one more card and let us see how to read Ten of Wands when it shows up with another card. I'm getting his moon reversed. So I'll do all both. I'll do straight up and reversed as well. So let us say you got Ten of Wands, and the person is working with impossible or something very very difficult, and but he's not giving up. Yeah, that's how we see the guidance. And when it shows up with the moon guidance, moon is nothing but somebody who's not made up their mind, and is in a thinking stage. So if I were to look at these two cards, it's just telling me, for whatever reason, you're not ready to face the world, because his face is hidden, and then the face is being seen, but by animals, not by humans. So I'm just saying is, for whatever reason, this person doesn't want to face the world. That's how I see the guidance. And the reason is, you're taking a lot of time to think. You're very busy making something work, because you're working with something impossible. So you're not yet ready to face the world and announce your plans. You know, with this guidance, with these two cards, you're not yet ready to, come out and say, okay, I'm doing this, or, come out even with the relationship. You're keeping it contained, you're working on it, and you're not going to come up and face the world with your decision just yet, or whatever you're doing. When we get the moon in the reverse, the answer here is, some of you may be working with a certain inferiority complex. You know, no tarot card is good or bad, and no terminology should send you into a shock or a frozen mode or a freeze, that, oh my god, if I get this, it means I'm in inferiority complex. It shouldn't send you in that kind of a freeze or a shock. Tarot is about appreciating what is not working with you, and then we try to make it work for us, or we look around for things to work for us. So when this person is, one face is hidden, and when you get the moon in the reverse, it means you're not willing to face the world, or you're afraid to face the world. you know you have a certain inferiority complex, or people have been too damaging to you in certain way, that you immersed yourself in work, or with those handful few who understand you, and then you don't, and then you spend your time with whatever you love to do. Maybe it's spending time with your pets or animals, or just spending your time taking care of something, or doing something else than meeting people, or going with certain things. So you're not able to face the world. See, earlier was, you don't want to face the world. When you see in the reverse, it's because there is something going on inside you, that you like to avoid people, or maybe not inferiority complex always. It's also maybe because you just don't want to face the world. You want to keep distance, you want to keep your space, and that's how things are. Yeah. Now let us say you get 10 of wands in the reverse. Your fears are coming true. Things that were looking impossible are indeed turning out to be impossible, and you're not getting the answer or the solution you hoped for. And then when you get the moon up straight up, it's just saying that you're going to spend a lot of time thinking how you could have done things differently, or whose suggestions you could have heard better or gone with. So I'm just saying a lot of introspection happening, because a lot of your fears of things not working out in some way are looking like will happen. So some of you will go into a phase of introspection and cutting yourself out, because you like to go through things that have not worked out and how you could have possibly done them better. Yeah. Now when the 10 of wands is in the reverse and moon is also in the reverse, it's just saying that you've taken a hit or a fall or a failure or a no or a rejection very very badly, and you're locking yourself away and you're not facing the world, and you're blaming yourself in a way that I'm not good looking, there is a problem with my personality, maybe people want to judge me, where did I go wrong. You're going to go through that, you're about going through that, and you're being extremely critical on yourself. I see you cutting out and not meeting many people, and you're amazingly critical on yourself. So you're in this shell, or you're going to be in a certain shell for some time. So only way to avoid this energy is you should develop a routine and follow that routine through, whether it is going for a running or a jogging. Definitely meeting people, showing up on the invites even if you feel they don't like you, or they feel you're not good enough or their match. You shouldn't avoid a social gathering or interaction, even though it looks like you will go into a shell because of a certain rejection, failure, or a no, or whatever that what did not work out. So that's how the guidance is. See, tarot is also about empowering. So when you see a guidance that's not really working out in a good way, it's good to give people certain solutions to deal with their situation, yeah. And mental strength goes a long way. And just have faith when you are working with no's and rejections. So this is how the guidance is, tarot talk is for today. And let me see if I can find a 10 of wands as an artwork, and then you can see how would you interpret the meaning looking at the artwork. Also after that, I have uploaded is the catalog of readings. Should you need a reading from me, you can just write to me and you will receive the reading in 3 days time.